Hey guys, so I'm going to be showing off the mod add-on that I made for MrFazCraft's Star Wars expansion mod. This add-on will add a small little quest for you to become a Sith, or just a Force user in general. To start you off, you're gonna need to go find a Jedi temple on Tatooine. Once you get there, you'll be met with a holocron, which, if you break one of these, you'll obviously get a kyber crystal. I'm sure you know that by now. And with a kyber crystal, you can craft a holocron. Of course, you can make a holocron out of any kyber crystal using 4 blue stained glass and 4 gold ingots, which makes it a little bit harder for you to get force powers. But once you've gotten a holocron, you can hold it in your right hand and left click, and you will get force abilities. Now, you do start out with some basic force powers. I may add a XP system to this later, so you're not given all of them right away, but showing them off now, we will start out with a husk. You start out with you'll have force push, force pull, force slow, which slows the enemy and gives them a glow effect for around 8 seconds. Force jump, and force heal. And of course, you'll also likely make a lightsaber while you are at the Jedi Temple. So, a great way to combo, at least for me, is to, let's say you're far away from a mob. What I prefer to do once this... Okay, well, our first force bar isn't gaining enough quickly. So what we're going to do is start attacking mobs, which will increase our force bar quicker. Now what we can do, force pull, force slow. You can find different ways to combo these force moves any way you'd like, but that's the main way that I do it, with just the generic light side force abilities, which are all listed. You can go through and look at each of the descriptions if you'd like. Now, next up, let's say that you want to draw away from the light side. You want to become a force user. Well, first off, you're going to need to find one of these ancient Sith temples, which will have battle droids inside of it that you will have to fight, just a heads up. So come prepared. Once you go up to the second floor, you will be met with a Sith holocron. Now, it's not this easy for you to become a Sith. You're going to first have to do the same thing you did with holocron, holding your offhand and left click, and you should get an ability called Obtain Force Imbalance. And in order for you to join the dark side by unlocking this, is by getting 5 Sith Archive tablets. Now, the only way that you can get those is by finding these ancient Sith temples. Yes, they're both ancient Sith temples. I'm working on the name. This may be Ancient Sith Archive or Ancient Sith Catacomb by the time this releases. But what you do is you come in, and obviously you would walk towards the tablet, which will start a fight with an ancient Sith Lord. free to take the tablet for yourself. And of course, you're going to have to do this 4 more times so that you can get enough tablets to join the dark side. Since I don't really have... Well, I'm in a super flat, there isn't really anything else out here that I can really do to get more tablets, so we'll just get them out of creative mode. But let's say that you went and got those 5 tablets. Now, you can unlock the dark side. Weird, I don't have the Sith abilities. And that's because I will need to bleed a Kyber crystal first in order to finish my transformation into the dark side. So, you don't necessarily have to come back to the temple, but I like to do it for dramaticism. Haha. Stairs. And now... parkour. Ta-da! You are now Sith. And with becoming a Sith, you are given 2 new abilities, as of the moment. Force Lightning and Force Choke. You'll also be given more hearts, and your Force Bar will regenerate a lot quicker. So now, you would go about going and getting lightsaber parts, and making your red lightsaber. And of course, if we come back into the structure and break one of these tombstones, you will find Sith clothes and lightsaber parts. So that you can be Sith Acolyte, or Sith Lord, or whatever you're going to be in your server. Now let's go test out the Force powers. Grab a husk. Actually, let's grab a... I prefer push. That's a bit embarrassing. And there you have it. You're now a Sith. Thank you very much for watching this video, and consider looking more into my channel and maybe liking and subscribing. I'll see you all next time.